has already spent on repairs, plus what it expects to spend to correct the problem.
And legal and financial trouble also confronts another Washington area business, a well-known business, or what remains of it anyway, the business that achieved local fame by satisfying our sweet tooths around here. A lot of people remember Giffords, but it's fallen on sad times.
Yes, it has, Bob. More today on that. Back in the late 30s, almost half a century ago, Giffords Ice Cream Company was founded here. With original recipes and freshly made ingredients, the family firm prospered all through those years when large ice cream parlors with waitresses and high overhead could make it. Now, though, Giffords is bankrupt, and then some. Its management melted away, leaving a sticky puddle of memories and debt. There never was any doubt that people liked Giffords ice cream.
You can't get any ice cream any better.
But between the lick and the ledgers, something went wrong.
7, 10, 10, 12, 12, 50, 12, 50, 50.
Today, what was left of the ice cream empire went on the block in a sheriff's auction to help pay Giffords' debts, more than $300,000 worth, a figure which clashed in the mind with the good old days.
Penny scale, we are selling number 17.
Many of the buyers were former customers. A teddy bear now will go to the young niece of John Diotis.
Remember the hot fudge sundae, chocolate hot fudge sundae, that's all. You always come up here and get one, every day.
There were copper kettles in which chocolate once was made, picked up now by a nostalgic Tom Blackman.
I used to come here as a kid, years ago when old Griffin Stadium was down there.
Yeah.
We'd go to the ball game, and then after the ball game, we'd always stop here.
People said they hated to see Giffords go, but the person who would have hated it most wasn't here. Robert Gifford, son of the late founder, has been missing since last spring. 5 years ago, Gifford was all smiles, announcing what seemed to be an expansion through franchising of the Giffords name. But the central operation was troubled, and by last April, the last of the 4 family-owned stores was closing, a manager blaming it on
poor management from the top. Money wasn't plowed back into the business.
About that time, Bob Gifford vanished, his Silver Spring main office and factory shut down by the sheriff.
Told him he was being evicted to get his personal property together, and he got his personal property together, secured what he wanted to do, and left the building. That was the last anybody saw him.
What was happening today at Giffords was bittersweet.
It used to be part of our Easter tradition that the folks would come here and buy an ice cream cake of this when I was growing up, and that would be our dessert for Easter dinner.
Now you bought the mold?
Now I bought the mold, yeah.
Never sold, $20 shoes, number 122.
I think it's sad. It's part of our history.
Well, one store named Gifford remains open today in Vienna, Virginia, but it bought only the name, not the recipes. So the real thing is gone, like Robert Gifford, whom police are not treating now as a missing person, assuming instead, it seems, that he simply left. Gifford's debt to the IRS alone exceeds $250,000. Bob, maybe not over yet.
Yeah, so many questions still to be answered.
That's right.
Thank you, Jim. It is sad.
George Michael is going to come up next. He's live in New Orleans, and he's going to